At 22, you get your first office job. Your older coworkers tell you to save money and play the long game. You look at the numbers and make a promise to yourself. I will work hard now, so I can buy my freedom later. The plan is very simple. Save every single dollar, put it in the bank, and watch your money grow. You tell yourself that being tired every day is okay, because one day, this money will change your life. But the bank charts lie to you. They show you how your money grows, but they never show you how your life is passing away. You are giving your best years to the company, just to see bigger numbers on a screen. By 25, you are completely alone. Your friends go on fun trips and weekend holidays, but you say no. You stay in your cheap room, eating basic food, saving for a future that is 30 years away. You drive an old car, you buy cheap clothes, and you avoid any small happiness. Every time you save money, you think you are being smart. You don't realize you are teaching your mind to always live in fear. 10 years pass by like a dream. Suddenly you are 35, and the face in the mirror looks old and tired. You have more money in your account now, but the beautiful energy of your youth is completely gone. Now you are 40. Every single day looks exactly the same. You wake up early, you sit in the traffic, and you type on your office keyboard. You are not a human being anymore. You are just a machine working for a monthly check. Your life is just a calculation now. When you look at a menu, you don't look at the food, you look at the price. Your mind is always counting the pennies, always thinking about the investment fund, always waiting for the future. Another 10 years go away in a second. You spent your best days sitting in a chair under office lights. You think you are winning because your bank balance is higher, but the calendar is your real enemy. Age 52. You log into your computer and you see it. $1 million. The big goal is finally complete. You did everything right. You followed the rules, you saved the money, and you won the game. You walk out of the office building for the very last time. You hold a small cardboard box with your old pens and papers. Nobody throws a big party for you. The company just replaces your desk with a new 22-year-old. You sit inside your car, looking at the big number on your phone. You have the money now. You have the freedom. But the sun is setting, the parking lot is empty, and the silence around you feels incredibly heavy. Your phone screen cracks, but you don't change it. Your friends are buying the newest models on installments, but you choose to look at the world through broken glass. Every text message reminds you that you are saving for a future nobody else can see. Lunchtime at the office is the hardest part. While your team orders expensive fast food and talks about Netflix, you open your simple plastic box with home-cooked rice. You sit with them, but mentally, you are on a completely different planet. By 31, your desk becomes your entire world. The letters on your office keyboard start to fade away from years of typing the same corporate passwords. Your black t-shirt stays the same, but the documents on your desk grow into mountain piles. It's past 9 p.m. The office lights go off one by one. You walk out into the parking lot under a heavy downpour, standing under a small shed because your old car's wipers don't even work properly. You ask yourself, is this discipline or am I just torturing myself? Your parents ask when you will buy a house. Your relatives think you are struggling because you don't show off. You swallow your words, keep your mouth shut, and let them think whatever they want. True power doesn't need to make noise. Every single month, on the 30th day, you look at the Excel sheet. The numbers are slowly building up, transforming from thousands into hundreds of thousands. You are still a nobody to the world, but on paper, you are slowly becoming a ghost king. The old laptop breaks down completely, forcing you to get a new one. But you don't buy the flashy gaming setups or the luxury leather bags your coworkers flaunt. You stick to a basic gray machine. To them, you look stuck in the past, but you know exactly what game you are playing. At the office coffee machine, the chatter is always about high-interest car loans, credit card debts, and expensive weekend plans. You stand there in silence, holding your plain ceramic mug, realizing how easy it is for people to look rich while actively destroying their future. Your main account crosses a huge milestone, turning from a simple number into a massive digital fortress. While the world treats you like an ordinary background worker who can't afford a vacation, your phone screen reflects a quiet, dangerous financial power. Everyone is wearing expensive tailored suits just to look important. You sit in the back row in your plain black t-shirt, completely silent, knowing that your net worth is higher than most of the speakers on stage combined. Promotion comes, but it only brings bigger piles of stressful work and heavier folders. The simple black t-shirt stays the same, but the desk shifts from a tiny corner to a bigger cubicle. You are moving up the ladder, but the air up here feels just as heavy as the bottom. You hire a private tax accountant to manage your growing assets. When the professional looks at your net worth figures, his eyes widen in complete shock. He looks at your simple outfit, then back at the screen, unable to connect the humble reality with the massive wealth. The office builds a brand new wing with advanced touchscreens and modern tech. You get shifted to a higher executive corner, but your daily discipline remains completely untouched. You still type with the same cold focus, ignoring the corporate vanity. One evening, you drive past the exact same city bus stop where your journey started years ago. You see a young tired kid standing under the low, looking at his small phone. You look at him from your plain used car, seeing your own ghost staring back at you. Your portfolio becomes a massive wall of financial safety. While everyone around you is running after the next big trend to impress strangers, you are busy buying up parts of the world in complete silence. You are completely invisible, yet completely powerful. The day arrives when the system has nothing left to offer you. You sit at your desk as the evening sun bathes the entire corporate building in gold. The final deposit is about to land, and the long, heavy 9 to 5 game is officially reaching its ultimate end. A new, young manager gets hired from outside. He wears an expensive suit, talks loudly in the office, and treats everyone like background servants. You sit in your plain black shirt, listen to his arrogant words, and say Hamsk's entire career. While the rest of the team stands around the office printer complaining about their heavy lifestyle expenses and credit card bills, you stand at the window with a paper cup. You realize how society tricks people into spending money they don't have, to impress people they don't even like. You get shifted to a workspace with massive glass panels overlooking the high-rise city view. Your surroundings look luxurious now, but your internal code never changes. You still sit in the same black t-shirt, completely silent, a digital ghost accumulating massive real-world power. Your family starts to think you are just a machine. You make good money, but you have no lifestyle. When you sit at the dinner table, your mind is always somewhere else. Finally, your family gets tired of it and says, everyone makes money, but when will you actually start living? Wedding invitations come from your old friends, and your childhood group plans weekend parties. But slowly, your name disappears from their chat groups. They stop calling you completely, because they already know your only answer. I am busy at the office. One night, when your brain is exploding from pressure, you pull out your phone just to talk to someone. But looking through your contact list, you realize you have no friends left to call without a reason. You just drive alone on an empty road. Even when you go out with your family, you don't fit in. Everyone is laughing and talking, but you sit there completely alone. People think you are arrogant or weird, but they don't know that your mind is just too tired from this long, silent journey. People tell you to live in the moment and enjoy your youth, but how can a poor man go on a trip when his monthly salary barely pays the rent? For a regular guy, running after money is not a choice. It is the only way to buy a ticket out of this daily hell. The truth is simple. You cannot explore the world with an empty pocket. Money is the only tool that unlocks real opportunities. You grind hard not because you love the office desk, but because you want to buy the luxury of saying yes to life without checking your bank balance first. So you play the game smart. You don't lock yourself in a dark room forever, but you don't waste your cash to look rich either. You build your wealth aggressively, knowing that every dollar saved is a step closer to a life where you can finally work hard and live even harder.